Okay, real quick to talk about traditions for anybody that's thinking about doing a Disney college program. Ladies, do not wear heels. Do not wear heels because you're going to be doing a pretty good amount of walking back and forth. Hopefully, you'll get lucky and you won't get rained on like how I did with my group. Because you get a tour of Magic Kingdom, you get to see some things that most people don't get to see on a regular basis. And so you're walking around Magic Kingdom and just all the back and forth that you have to do anyway, with even waiting for traditions to get in line, can be a hassle within itself. So wear some comfortable shoes. Come dress business attire, very professional. That could be for ladies anywhere between some flat shoes. You can wear open toe shoes, but you can only have two toes showing. Any more than two toes showing, don't bother wearing. Definitely no flip flops and no sandals. So pretty much just flat toed shoes, or if you do have open toe shoe like the little peep toe type shoes, just make sure it's only two toes showing. A dress is fine. Just make sure it's no more than 3 inches above your knee. Or just do like a business suit or a nice blouse. Just make sure that when you do the check, they say if 3 fingers can cover your shoulder, then that means it's fine in terms of as to how much of your shoulder is being exposed, and or like some slacks or a pencil skirt or whatever. But pretty simple business attire that you would wear if you had an interview, pretty much. For fellas, clean haircut, please. Or if you do have dreads or some type of braided style, just make sure your hair is looking neat and not sticking all over your head. Same thing, button up, nice pair of pants and some flats. Okay, so yeah, so pretty much at traditions, you're going to learn the history about Disney. You're going to go from the beginning when it started off as they always say, it starts off as just being a mouse until now as to where Disney has become today. So the history learning aspect in itself took a pretty good amount of time. You're going to answer some questions and kind of do like some icebreaker type stuff, I guess you could say, where people just answer questions and you get like not little toys, but you get like little silver like little figurines of the Disney characters and stuff, basically. Like I said, you get a tour of Magic Kingdom. I'm sorry, I keep messing up kind of with this video, but I'm really trying to make it quick because I want to hurry up and get to the parks, because I happen to have got stuck with the second group for traditions, which started at 2 o'clock, and by the time I got back to my apartment it wasn't until about 7. So yeah, I was pretty mad about that, because then I had to wake up today for my first day of food training, which started at 8 o'clock. So yeah, by the time I would have made it to the parks, and since it was raining, I would have only had like an hour to 2 hours left anyway to really enjoy the parks, which means by the time I waited in line, I probably would have only got on 1 or 2 rides. So what else happened? Oh, so yeah, real quick, when you go to traditions, make sure you have your ID. Kind of got a glare on mine, but as you can see, the VW stands for Vista Way. So make sure you have your ID, as well as your state ID. Definitely have your state ID when you go, because in order to get this magical card, which is your card that you will use to get into all of the theme parks and to clock in and out of work, that's the only way you're going to get it, is if you have your state ID. If you don't have your state ID, don't bother going to traditions, because you won't get your card. And at the end of traditions, because you definitely know they try to make sure everybody stays for that whole 4.5 hours long that it is, you'll get this nice little name tag at the end of your traditions with your name and your university or wherever country or state you're from, and or city. And yeah, that pretty much sums up traditions. Just a lot of talking about the history of Disney, the expansion of Disney, future things to come for Disney, and all about just safety, safety, safety. One of Disney's biggest things is to ensure the safety of its guests as well as its cast members, meaning employees. So you're definitely going to learn a lot about safety throughout the entire traditions, pretty much. When you come, you're gonna hear this saying, "Safety begins with me." Not safety, but safe, and then like the magical Disney D. So throughout your program, you're going to keep hearing that slogan plenty of times. You're going to watch videos about it plenty of times. Like I had my training for food and service today at the Disney University, and that's another thing we had to watch over again was about the safety. So, but for anybody that's thinking about doing this program, definitely take it seriously. Not too many people get this opportunity. So if you're going to come down here, yeah, you can have fun and enjoy yourself, do whatever you want to do. But, you know, to a certain extent, kind of have kind of not limit yourself, but just be an adult about it. Be mature and know what you're getting yourself into before you do it, and think about what you're about to do, especially if you know that you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. Because then so many people want to be like, well, I don't understand why I'm getting terminated, or as to why I'm getting in trouble for something. You know what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. So just be an adult. Come here to gain an experience from it and to have a good time, but know first and foremost that your ultimate job here is to actually work. You know, regardless of having your magical blue card to get inside all the theme parks and ride around for free, at the end of the day, you are here to work. So don't think that you're going to call out of work and go hit up the amusement parks, because 9 times out of 10, somebody that noticed that you're a CP may take and wind up saying to your boss, well, hey, wasn't so-and-so supposed to be on the schedule for yesterday or whatever day it was that they saw you in the theme park, and the next thing you know, you're getting turned because you lied just to go get into the parks for free and you didn't feel like going to work. So just be honest, and like I said, be mature and be an adult about everything that you do. But I think that's pretty much it in terms of traditions. Like I said, just be an adult about it. If anybody has any questions to anything that maybe I didn't cover, since I'm kind of rushing this video, feel free to leave a message or a comment below, as well as please thumbs up this video. Bye guys.